last but not least, my Cancers. My Cancer suns and risings. Last but not least, for the neighbor signs. All right, Cancer, we got all this energy going on in the 12th house, man. Ooh, we got Jupiter home. Jupiter just got home in the 12th. Jupiter just got home in the 12th. Venus exalted in the 12th. Cancer, sit your you might be having too much fun right now. Cancer sun rising. You might be having too much fun. It might sound like I'm a hater, but I might just be, the person that's going to come through and help you slow you down before you get in something crazier. All right, so Jupiter in the 12th house is ready to bring expansion. This home, you're like, ooh, yes, I get to process my experiences, all my travels from the first house. I get to process all my experiences and connections with others and build philosophies. I get to gain new understanding in life from my connection with others on a deeper spiritual level. I get more hands-on experiencing and dealing with experimentation amongst my belief system, some magic, some rituals, some candle magic here, seeing the significance to things dealing with spiritual practices and exercises. I get to really understand the significance to detachment, isolation, and really have more self-conversation with me in spirit. I'm getting closer to the voice of God. Woo, Jupiter in that 12th is powerful. But it's in Gemini. It's in Gemini. All right. So it could be a little confusion during this phase with Jupiter in this house at times, with people imposing their ideologies on you, having a critique about your ideologies. You have to allow life. You have to allow Jupiter to decompress its experiences in this phase in the 12th house for you to accumulate your own belief systems, for you to develop your own belief systems about things here. All right. That's always the case with Jupiter, especially when it comes into this home spaces. All right. Now, we got Venus exalted here, and it's going to be conjunct the new moon in the 12th house. So you already know, man, Venus could lose its mind here, gains a lot of access to what makes it feel good. It gains a lot of access to what makes it feel good. All right. And it has to look in the mirror when it comes into its outlook on things dealing with love, mating, intimacy, how 12th house past, how past experiences has affected its ability, or how it goes about making connections and looking at making connections. So there's been a lot of that influence going on with the sun and Venus being around each other. So a lot of self-reflection amongst the subconscious space with what you truly value, how you value yourself, realizing like, damn, I allowed myself to stay in that partnership for that long when it got ugly. Damn, I realized I didn't value myself in that circumstances. Why is that? What beliefs, what relationship beliefs, what relationship standards, what relationship potential was I holding on to? What triggers? All this different type of healing and spiritual surgery going on in the subconscious with all this activity here. So it's really important whose perspectives, who you connecting and communicating and exchanging this information and this dialogue with, these perspectives with, when it comes into your healing process, when it comes into you bringing more awareness to things going on with your subconscious, and nonetheless, it is new moon time with exalted Venus. Jupiter wants to explore, expand this house. This house is dealing with experience, and Venus exalted here. So you can be in a very excited space of potential energy. 12th house is still strong potential energy. We want to make sure there's a system being laid down. That's where Saturn comes in, squaring from the 9th. That's where Saturn comes in, squaring from the 9th house. Because right now, Saturn in the 9th house is making sure you're serious about things dealing with spiritual development, and you're seeing the significance into, how experiences in life are helping you build reality, whether an experience was restricting you, you was feeling resistance in experience, whether you profited in some type of shape in life in a certain experience. Saturn's bringing the karma to the 9th house, helping you understand how your knowledge, your wisdom, your experiences, or your pursuit for knowledge can be used as tools to help you build stability. And when you have certain gems and tools in the name of knowledge and they're not being applied, you're going to experience this restriction or this setback because you act like you don't know something that I know you know, and you need to learn to act like you're going to use something that you know. All right. So Saturn gets it. Saturn, it got that type of effect in them expression, them fire houses. It's like, listen, you got creativity, you got awareness, you got vision, you got insight. That has to be a tool. That has to be a tool here. So we got that going on in the 9th house here in Pisces, especially. So a lot of that building is going around your experience of understanding, connecting with others, interacting with others, and also getting more hands-on. Strong placement right now. Who we talking about? Cancer Sun rises. Also strong placement right now. Saturn in Pisces in the 9th house. A lot of Cancers are getting close to getting more hands-on and experimenting with spirituality, ritual work. Now, A lot of witches being born under this phase. But when we looking at all of this taking place in the in your 12th house, all right, this is the load up right before your season. All right, conclusion to the spring. So, certain things, certain dormant ideas. All right. Once again, potential energy is very big. Is very big. So this new moon process is more so you, this energy pushing you to be to more in a centered space about what should be valued in your partnerships. Cancer sun rising, how to go about interacting or relating things that you're trying to birth out the space to. All right, well, there's your healing process, something going on in your personal life, things going on with creative endeavors, things eventually, you want to connect to others. You got to be very conscious about who you even share these ideologies and who you even build with these things upon. Be careful of not dealing with any illusion energy. This is why, once again, seeing the reality to how you're participating with others, because you could get thrown a lot of illusion energy and a lot of excitement energy, based off of you connecting off potential with somebody, right? But this person may not really have the credentials or the resources or the mentality you're looking for with, with something dealing with partnership energy or building something. So just all huge levels of discernment when it comes into interaction, Cancer sun rises. Okay, but love matters is definitely going to be heavy in your personal life. All right, we got Venus conjunct the ruler of the moon. All right, so there's about to be a new spark in your love life in some type of shape or form. Cancer sun rising. So if your value system is a negative space, you ain't valuing yourself the way you should be valuing yourself. You can deal with extreme situations this time. Really want to whoop somebody ass because you just not realizing, like, wait, hold the fuck up. I'm really not valued in this shit. Or, you could deal with situations right now where you have manifest all different type of breakthroughs because you're seeing the potential. You're seeing all the green flags for potentials for harmonious connections or harmonious results playing out in your partnerships. We know you're dealing with comfort zone energy, right? You're dealing with big comfort zone energy. And even though Saturn is squaring them energies in 11th, it is trining you. It is trining you, aka right now in the midst of different things you're experiencing with relationship activity, you have the gift of being able to have a certain calm of what you connect to and how things trigger your subconscious and affect your emotional and mental well-being, and being able to be in tune with that vibration to guide you with making, practical decisions on how you build with others, or how you create responsibilities and obligations working with others, really learning to read the room around this phase and trust your intuition. One of the most intuitive signs in the zodiac. There's by the way, speaking of Cancer, there's something I thought about earlier today of why Cancer is the most powerful sign, but I'm going to save that for a video. So, that's what's going on with that energy right there. Cancer sun rising. I think this is a space where, once again, back into that 12th house illusion like space, all this relationship interaction taking place in your 12th house, make people show you the tangible, realistic influence in something they want to create with you, because people could be blowing a lot of fucking smoke around this placement. People could be trying to speak to your sweet spot. It's new moon conjunct Venus in your 12th. So there's a lot of exciting energies going on there. So different external forces could be trying to present something that makes something look good, makes something look like a thrill to get you to participate with it. And you just want to make sure if it's, that endeavor or whatnot, environment, partnership is, something that your intuition is also in alignment with. Your rulers conjunct these placements, so it's going to be a strong energy dealing with reading your comfort zone. It's almost going to be impossible to ignore your intuition around this time. A lot of Cancer sun risings will feel the need to probably regulate the pace of your relationships too, and any form of overindulgence too. Any form of overindulgence, because Venus is in the 12th. So right now it may be, depending on Cancer, how this Cancer sun rising native deals with just, power and control issues, attachment energies. If there's something that Cancer sun rising is heavily overindulging into right now, person, place, or thing, this thing can just become a real nuisance or feel very frustrating dealing with this cycle of attachment around this time. And this could be a new phase to kind of overcome that.